Oh, I also need to address just before I do anything, this tapestry. My friend gave this to me. He brought it back from Thailand. I'm pretty sure this is the crown chakra. I'm not meaning to culturally appropriate. I am very sorry. I will be learning more about this, but it was a gift, so I have it up in my room. Moving on, I just wanted to address that. Hot chocolate. Yeah, my name's Dorothy. I'm in second year at university. I'm not gonna tell you what one just because so I don't want to get like murdered and stuff. But it's in British Columbia. I live in British Columbia. I love it. So yeah, what am I studying? I was in French, now I'm in computer science. Now I'm probably gonna go back to French, maybe business, maybe poli-sci. I don't know what I'm doing, but with all of that, I'm doing a double major. So I have the one part of the major figured out. That's environmental studies, and it will stay environmental studies. As far as the other part goes, I'm still figuring that out, and that's fine. If you know me at all in real life, you know that I really care about the environment a lot. I have an Instagram actually, I'll link it right here, plant-based lifestyle. Disclaimer, I'm vegetarian, I'm super lazy, I'm so sorry. I was plant-based when I made the account. That's why it's still plant-based and I still post plant-based recipes. But I just freaking love cheese, man. I don't know what to tell you. So, you know, I do eat cheese. Anyways, moving on. You know what? I might do an intro video later, but I don't really like talking about myself, so let's do it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And why you shouldn't recycle. Unexpected, right? Quick for a minute. I got this cup from Value Village. It was going to be so cute. Just like this, and then they put this around. Like, why would you do that? And it like it's not level. I'm annoyed. Anyways, I bought it still for some reason. It's cute. People often only focus on the recycle part of this whole motto, if you will, nowadays. And this isn't for no reason. You feel like you have fulfilled a responsibility when you recycle. This is the result of social conditioning. You've been trained to think this by everyone. That's why this phrase has been reduced to recycle and why recycle is always emphasized. Because if you feel that you're being a responsible consumer by buying a product and then recycling it, then that justifies in your mind you buying that product again and again and again and again because you'll recycle it. So what's the harm? Well, the harm is even if you put something in the recycling bin, that product still may or may not be recycled, and there's a good chance that it won't be. If you want to reduce your footprint, you don't want to be buying a lot of things, even if you're gonna recycle them. Now, I'm not saying don't support companies. Obviously, you need to buy products. So the whole thing with this is being a responsible consumer. So you only buy products from companies that are aware of all environmental and social costs and they pay them. Now, these are fair trade companies. I know you've heard of them, and yeah. Fair trade products are usually more expensive, and that's because they account for these costs. But the more people buy them, the less expensive they'll be. So really, it's just a movement that is still in its beginning stages, but the more and more people, including you, that start buying fair trade products, the cheaper they'll become. So yeah, and there'll be more on fair trade later. So I think that's all I'm gonna rant about with recycling. Now moving on to reducing. Personally, I know being very broke helps with this, because you literally can't afford it, so you aren't gonna buy it. It's nice. It's really, really nice. The main part with reducing is it's just about reconceptualizing your perception of your needs. So do I really need this? And you really need to learn how to divide wants from needs. And you can do this, just take aside one day and just do this for one day. That's all it takes, one day. So just wake up and everything you do, just ask yourself these questions. 1, what is this product made out of? 2, how is it made? By who? Under what conditions? 3, what are the ingredients? Are they safe? Were they tested on animals? Are they synthetic? And how will you dispose of it when you're done with it? Is it recyclable? Will you dispose of it or will you reuse it? Next section. And once you're done asking all these questions, if you deem that the product, isn't very responsible, think, are there any alternatives? So for toothpaste, I just use baking soda, water, and then a little mint essential oil. And you know what? It works great, okay? The dentist said it's okay. So yeah, and you can do that with every little thing. Your little plastic toothbrush that's like not even recyclable because it has those fibers and stuff. You can order a bamboo one on Amazon that is biodegradable. So, I mean, that's awesome. With your hair, after you shower, if you blow dry your hair, just try air drying it. Maybe try some natural makeup from Lush or something, or not wearing any makeup at all. I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing nail polish. I'm not at all saying that like I do all these things and I don't mean to be preachy at all. These are just suggestions. I still have to do these things in my life as well. Disclaimer. So you just kind of do it with everything, everything in your life. Coffee. When you go out, you go to Starbucks, you want a drink. First of all, bring your own mug everywhere. Everywhere. I always have a mug in my backpack, like a mug. You can use a travel mug if you want. There's something about like mugs that I just like more. I don't know why. But I also keep a mug in my locker at school. So you can do that too. Keep a locker at work. Keep a mug in your locker at work or wherever you go. Then the key thing to catch here is if I'm somewhere and I don't have a mug and I don't have a mug around me, then I just don't buy the beverage. It's just as simple as that. And once you have that in your mind, you're gonna reduce your waste considerably. We all buy a shit ton of coffee, okay? And this is a really easy step and it makes you a more responsible consumer. So, along with just like stuff I keep in my backpack, I always have a reusable bag, one of those fold-up ones. Oh, I have it with me. One of these ones, super nice, just like plops out, put back in, super easy. Because I never know when I'm gonna go grocery shopping. Along with that, I also keep one of those little fruit bags, those little tiny plastic ones, just in case like I have fruit or like bulk food that needs to be in those bags. But like usually if I get like yams or something, I just don't get a bag. But you can also order like legitimately reusable fruit bags on Amazon too. I think that's all I'm going to talk about for reducing. I'm sorry if the camera angle changed. I actually had to stop and buy more storage. Anyways, on to my favorite part, reusing. I love reusing, and I'll tell you why. It's because you get to get so creative about the way you reuse things. And the main thing to keep in mind when reusing things is you have anything, any product. You're finished with it and you're about to throw it out, and just pause for 1 second and think, can I reuse this? And don't be like, oh, yeah, no, probably not, throw it out. Really, really think, okay? Because I promise you can. So I have a bunch of examples with me of things I've reused, and I freaking love reusing. You feel great when you do it, so do it. First of all, jars. Okay, let's be real here. Jars have a certain aesthetic appeal. They're just cute, they just are. And it's a nice way to store things, keeps everything, oats don't really smell, but it keeps everything not going bad. It preserves food. So yeah, jars are freaking awesome. I also have this jar of coffee grounds, and also with my coffee, I like to make it just whenever I run out, I make it with a French press, and then I pour it into this other jar I've reused. And then every morning I just like shake it up, the sediments from the bottom get all back through it. It's not stale or anything, it's still freaking delicious. This is hazelnut coffee, it's so good. Fair trade. Yeah. Also, this water bottle, these kombucha water bottles are really nice to reuse because they're glass and like the lids so nicely come on and off. I don't know. When you start to reuse things, you really start to appreciate lids. Also, just like things that you think are cute, like this Tazo tea box. When I was finished with the tea, I just started keeping all my necklaces and jewelry and stuff in there. You can keep anything in boxes. Bottom line, if it has a container and a lid, don't throw it out. You can reuse it. You can paint it to make it cute. You can reuse it, I promise you. Also, just like instead of, this kind of goes with reducing, instead of buying decorations or decor for your room, you can just go out into freaking nature and just get your own shit. You know, I just like painted this rock that I got on the beach and it's super cute. I keep it on my windowsill. It's just this little container. It was actually the bottom part of a plastic water bottle that I got once. And I just keep all my Q-tips in it now. So yeah, you can reuse literally everything and anything. But I still have more examples because I'm obsessed. Plastic bags, is we wash them out and then reuse them. So it's not gross, they're totally clean and they still work. So it's like, why do we throw them out every time? So I put some warm water in it, not too warm because you don't want to heat up the plastic. Then you zip it up, shake it around, dump it out. That's the first rinse. Then you put some warm water in it again, not too hot. Some soap, zip it up, shake, dump it out, and then a final rinse, dump it out. And then I just like to hang it over really anything that stands tall. Those paper towel racks are really nice, but like anything. If there's like a beer bottle on the table, I'll just try to give you an example. Just do it like that and it dries, and the next day you can use it. It's really nice. I also reuse like aluminum foil. Just like, again, rinse it off, dry it. Like, you don't need to throw it out every time because it's still good to reuse. So like, why are you? Just because you've been taught that like once you finish using something, you throw it out or you recycle it, you know? But you have to just start shedding that mindset. Just another container, this is a hummus container. I just put snacks in it. Again, anything with a container and a lid, reuse, and then you don't have to like buy it again. I mean, hummus, I'm gonna buy it again, but you get the picture. This is a face mask jar from Lush, and it just, again, the lid's super nice. So I kept it, and I just keep all my like hair ties and clips and stuff in here. And this I like this one. I'm proud of myself. It was pretty creative, I will say. It was just for my hotel. I got this little like shampoo tester thing. Everyone takes shampoo testers from the hotel, okay? So I just like rinsed it out a bunch of times, and now I keep all my bobby pins in it and some safety pins, and it's really nice. They actually do come out easily, okay? It's just acting up because it's a video. But yeah. So that's really handy. And that's everything I reuse. Not everything, but you know, examples. Environmentalism has links in huge links in the political world, in the business world, the science world, in the religious world, and they really all interconnect and control our whole lives. And you know, once you start learning about these things, you realize how much a lot of your mindset is a product of the forces around you and not so much a reflection of yourself. And you know, once you realize that, you can work towards being yourself, which is what I'm trying to do, and I'm still learning. I'm by no means some like guru giving you all the knowledge in the world. I'm learning some cool things and I want to share them. So yeah, I will have a lot of videos like that coming up. Also, I'm really excited to talk about the energy crisis If you don't know what that means, I'm gonna tell you. What's peak oil? I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't buy a car. You really shouldn't. You're wasting your money. So I'll be going into all that. And yeah, so I will see you in the future. And yeah, you may have noticed I also have other videos on this channel, and they're just like music compilations. I really like music, and I'm a music head. I will be posting other ones soon. I haven't been able to post because I have so much schoolwork. So yeah, I ended up making a compilation for all of fall instead of like a month-to-month thing, which I think I'll be doing when I'm in school. So yeah, also a quick note on my music videos, for lack of a better word, is although I like these songs with these beats, like rap songs for the most part, it does not mean that I agree with the message at all whatsoever. But they do have a good beat though, okay? So I'm just gonna share it because I know you appreciate it, okay? Alright, so I'll see you in a later video. Recycle? No, I'm just gonna back out. Reducing is